It's January and we've got a new monster movie that came out today, and I was really excited for this one. I really was. And well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Wolfman. I've been a big fan of what Blumhouse has been able to do on such small budgets. It's one of the things that I think most of us that watch movies, we kind of shake our heads at these 200, 250, 300 million dollar movies budget wise, and we're just like, how do you do that? How do you spend so much money? But Blumhouse has been great. Lee Wanell very famously made Invisible Man on a very, very small budget and made quite a bit of money at the box office on that one. So I was really excited when I saw the trailers for Wolfman and was like, yeah, let's see what they can do here. This actually has like everything that you want from a movie like this. It great cinematography. The sound effects were insane. I was able to see Wolfman today at a Cinemark XD screen. So big screen, great sound. I mean, I was really impressed with the presentation of this movie. I'm a sucker for stories that take place in a very small location. So I was kind of interested in this one on top of all of the other things that I'd mentioned, because you have a very limited cast. You have Christopher Abbott, you have Julia Garner, and you have Matilda Firth as their daughter. I was really I was excited to see what they could do. Character wise, there's not a whole lot of characterization. And I will say, without spoilers, the characterization there is almost misplaced. If you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it feels a little, I don't know, hollow, I guess you could say. So yeah, I mean, all the things are there, right? Great cinematography, great sound effects, great visual effects. Like, I really enjoyed seeing, kind of like, you're not just seeing the metamorphosis, right? You're seeing the metamorphosis from the POV of the one that's changing. And that's really interesting. And I really thought that that was cool. So why am I not more excited for this movie? I'm just going to be blunt here. I think this is a movie that you could probably wait to see. Unfortunately, I don't know if it has anything that just begs to see it in the theater. Other than the sound, it's tough to say because I love movies and I love seeing movies in a movie theater. But this one just felt fine, and I don't know if that's good enough in this day and age. I mean, it may be for you, especially if you want to go to the theater and you want to see a new movie. And maybe this movie really really speaks to you. You saw the trailer and you were like, oh yeah, I got to see this in the theater. I don't know. I'll also say, to give you kind of context, I've seen the original Wolfman, Lon Chaney, right? I've seen that one. I've seen many different werewolf movies over the years. Of course, American Werewolf in London is probably one of the best, if not the best. The metamorphosis in that movie is wow. But yeah, and you've got the Wolfman movie with Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember anything about it. And I feel like, unfortunately, this is going to be another one where it's like, in 10 years, 15 years, I'll go, yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw this movie. So yeah, it's hard to give such a, I feel like this is a blah review for such a well executed film. Like like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but it didn't hit me. It didn't do it for me all the way, I guess. Before I go though, I do want to say something that's mildly spoilerish. I don't know. It's not a big deal. Like, if you've seen the trailer, then you kind of already know some of the things that happen in the movie. But here's the thing. Julia Garner. I love Julia Garner. I think she was great in Ozark, and if you haven't seen Ozark, you need to watch that. That was a good show. That was a really really good show on Netflix. But here's the thing. She's who I'm talking about. Her characterization was so non-existent that when the dude starts to turn into a wolf, you don't care as much about her. I mean, yeah, you care about the little girl, but you don't care about her. And it's like you want to be behind her. And I don't know what they could have done script wise to fix it. Maybe there was stuff that was cut out. I don't know, but like I wasn't behind her and wanting her to survive. And there's something about it that was I just didn't care for that. I wish there was something more to her character other than, hey, I'm a journalist and I just want to save my little girl. That was it. Wasn't much else to it. Like I was much more behind him, Christopher Abbott's character, than I was hers. So that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, I guess that's it. I would like to know if any of you have seen this movie, if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I enjoyed it while I was watching, but on the drive home, I was kind of like, "There's, I don't know, I don't know." And maybe that's just a January release for you. But I would love to hear if you did watch it and what you thought of it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.